Hi, everybody. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my phone died. Um, so I'm going to continue a little bit with the vocabulary. The words we were talking about, where we left off last time, is I was showing you the picture of a graph. A graph. And we were talking about how that is just a record, like a chart, and just information about what changed. What changed? I'll talk a little bit about that later. Um, but the last word I wanted to talk about is prescription. 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 I'm going to bring you over to my computer here so we can see. We'll get rid of that graph here. But, okay, the last word is prescription. If you look really closely here, look at that picture. It's a piece of paper that a doctor is giving to a patient. And what that is that's for medicine. That's something you give to a pharmacy. Most times these days, this happens online. They don't give you a piece of paper. They just call the pharmacy, and they have an electronic prescription. But this is the kind of thing that you need for certain medicines, prescription medicines. Like there's some medicines you can just buy, like Tylenol or Advil. But other medicines, you need a prescription. Usually you will know if you need a prescription if your medicine looks like this. This, for example, is blood pressure medicine. And if you see that, it has a little label, little piece of paper, and it says, and you can see it says Davis Pharmacy. That's my pharmacy. And it has some names of your doctor, and then your name, usually here. And inside, they have, that's, like tablets. And this is usually medicine. And it's very important because this is medicine that only can be given to you by your doctor and your pharmacist. This is different from aspirin or other medicines that you can just go into a pharmacy and buy. You need a prescription. You need that piece of paper, or you need, if you don't have that piece of paper, you need to have a doctor call you or something. Anyway, prescription. Prescription is the word. But you can go over that in your own time. The Quizlet is very helpful because it lists the words and the pictures, and you can
prescription.
Like you can play that.
Doctor that lets you get medicine at the pharmacy.
Now I also want to tell you this, like you can see the words. If you want to study, they switch over. I can't really show it too well, but here you get the basic idea. So you can get a description and you can get the words just by doing it. You can also play games on the side, in learning games. Like this, where you have to guess what the word is. Okay? So Quizlet can be really helpful, especially when we're trying to read a story. And I tried to print out the story, but unfortunately my printer doesn't work. So, anyway, we will go back to the story. And let's see, I have it as a PDF and I downloaded it. So we can take a look at it on the screen. Okay, so we got done the first part with the pictures. Now we know what these are. So let's start reading the story. I'm sorry, this is a little bit awkward, but I will do my best. So I'm going to read the first part for you. Ralph is sick. He has a bad headache. He can't sleep at night. He goes to the clinic to see his doctor. The name of his clinic is Blaine Medical Center. Okay, it's that first part. Ralph opens the door. The receptionist is busy. She is on the phone. Ralph waits. I can help you now, says the receptionist. My name is Ralph White, he says. Are you a new patient? She asks. No, I've been here before, he says. Ralph waits in the waiting room. Finally, he goes to see the doctor. A nurse asks him questions and takes his blood pressure. So goes to the doctor at the clinic, and he talks to the receptionist, tells his name, and he goes to the waiting room. He's just waiting to see the doctor right now. The nurse comes over and takes his blood pressure. And we talked about that. That's usually when they put the cuff around your arm and they just tell you and they go whoosh, 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 pump up to see what your blood pressure is. They usually do that first thing. They also take your temperature. Yeah, they put the thermometer in your mouth. They see if you have fever. Okay, so let's continue on. Okay. I'm going to just put this in front of here. Okay. Here we go. The doctor comes in the room. Let me see. The doctor asks more questions. The doctor looks at a graph of Ralph's blood pressure. You have high blood pressure. You need to take medicine every day, the doctor says. The doctor gives Ralph a prescription for some blood pressure medication. Ralph walks down the hall to the pharmacy. He gives the prescription to the pharmacist. He waits again. The pharmacist calls his name and gives him the medicine. Take 1 tablet in the morning and take 1 tablet at night before bed, the pharmacist says. 2 tablets a day? Ralph asks. Yes, 2 tablets a day. 1 in the morning and 1 at night. Okay, so it sounds like Ralph has high blood pressure, and maybe that's the way why he's getting bad headaches. So now he saw a doctor, and his doctor says, yes, you must take medicine. And he says it's very important to take it 2 times a day, 1 time in the morning and 1 time at night. And, that's very important with medicine. Sometimes you have to take it 1 time a day. Sometimes you take it 2 times a day. But whatever the doctor says, you need to follow it. Okay? Because that's the way the medicine works. All right. So that's good. Yeah. So Ralph went to the clinic. He saw the receptionist, took his blood pressure. Then he saw the doctor. And the doctor gave him a prescription for some medicine. Okay. And then Ralph went to the pharmacy to go get the medicine. All right. So let's see if we can answer some questions. Ooh, our favorite. Yes or no. Yes, no questions. Okay. I'm going to just hold it here like this. Hopefully you can see it. Okay. Question 1. Ralph goes to the hospital. Hospital. Ralph goes to the hospital. Remember when we talked about how there is the hospital, the big one, and then there's the clinic. There's the little one. So I just want to show you really quickly, moving back here again. I'm going to just scroll to the top and we'll see where Ralph went. What's the name of that? What does that look like? It says in the title, Ralph goes to the clinic. So I think where he went, he didn't go to a hospital. He went to a clinic. So the answer to that, I would say, is no. No. Okay. Now let's look at number 2. Okay. Let's take a look at that. Whoops, move that over. Ralph has high blood pressure. Ralph has high blood pressure. Well, we talked about that, right? Yes, he does. It's why he's getting the headaches. Ralph does have high blood pressure. So the answer to that might be yes. Number 3, Ralph is a new patient. Ralph is a new patient. I don't know. Let's see if we can find out. Let's see. Ralph is a new patient. Ralph is a new patient. Oh, wait. Let's look at this conversation here. Whoa, let's see. So I'm going to read this again. So this is where you find the answer, if he's new or old patient. I can help you now, says the receptionist. My name is Ralph White, he says. Are you a new patient? She asks. No, I have been here before, he says. So right there, he says no. No. He says he's been there before. So the answer to that question, well, we'll scroll back there. No. No. Okay. Let's go to number 4. Ralph takes 1 tablet at a day. Wait a second. I think we might be able to find the answer right there. No. What does it say? 2 tablets a day? Ralph asks. Yes, 2 tablets a day. 1 at morning and 1 at night. 1 at morning and 1 at night. Yeah, so it's no. The answer to number 4 is no. Number 5, Ralph is sick. Ralph is sick. Well, what is wrong with Ralph in the beginning? Let's take a look. Ralph, it says right here, look. Ralph is sick. He has a bad headache. Okay? So the answer to that question down here, let's see if we can scroll down. Number 5, Ralph is sick, is yes. Okay. So that is the story, and there's some more questions, which we won't go over, but I take a look at it. It's asking you the names of what is the name of the clinic. You might be able to find that out, number 1. Okay, let's take a look at the questions here. So if you wanted to do this work on your own, okay? Okay. It says, write the name of the clinic. What is the name of the clinic? And it asks you to write it down. And I think you can find that maybe in the pictures. Then it asks, number 7, who takes his blood pressure? Who takes his blood pressure? I have to maybe decide whether it's the doctor or nurse. Then number 8, who answers the phone? Who answers the phone? So that's maybe some things that you can think about. Like I said, it's always so much fun to read with you all. I wish I could be with you in class, but this is maybe the next best thing. So I'm going to post these for you. And then I'm going to attempt to make a paper boat following that video. Wish me luck. See you guys.